something cathartic about it. There definitely is. You know, so in a way, I don't know. I mean, in singing goodbye, I even feel like I'm letting it go. You know.
Certainly in the case of Andrea, because she's written most of the lyrics. Sharon has written a lot of lyrics as well. They do tend to get deeper, and I think that the death of our mother certainly would influence the emotional content of the lyrics, and this particularly has in the song Angel, because Angel is about her.
She lived like she knew nothing lasts. Didn't care to look like anyone else. And she was beautiful, so beautiful. I still hear her laugh like she's here. Shower it down all day young. It isn't so wrong to have such fun. Forever, angel. I hope they love you like we do. Forever, angel. I'll be proud to be like you, be like you.
You know, it's got to develop, and I think, you know, it's not that we would try and write to our audience, but, you know, our audience would expect, I think, that as they get older themselves, the people that have been fans with us from day one, they're going to want lyrics with a deeper content. That's not to say that we would try to do that purposely. It just works out that it's naturally that's what emanates from you.
You don't need to worry now, you're gone. Forever, angel. I hope they love you like we do. Forever, angel. I'll be proud to be like you, be like you.
I think, you know, once you have a child yourself, you think about all the things your mum did for you. I think that's what happens. You go, wow, she did all this for so long. She gave so much. And I think that's something that I think about like every day now. Do you know what I mean? It amazes me how much she did, because now I know how much I need to do. You know, the sacrifices they're not the sacrifices, but just what you do for love, you know.
Confidence and conscience, decadent extravagance, never-ending providence for loving when I had the chance.
We knew at some stage the time was going to come when one of us was going to have a child. You know, it was inevitable. I didn't know quite when it was going to happen. You know, we were really happy about it. But then you start thinking about, oh, your career and all. At the time it was great because, you know, we were doing the record, so I was in one place. And I had loads of time to spend with my son for the first year. But now things are sort of starting to pick up again. And I think you just have to try and fit them in. If you want to do this as much as we do, I think you have to decide to do it the best you can and sort of keep both things going, without obviously sacrificing his happiness, whatever in that way, you know.
It's time to change, throw out the books and start again.
Years and years ago, we felt very sort of bound by schedules and very worried about, you know, really not being able to include anything else in our lives. And now we sort of go, why worry? What on earth, you know, would you worry about? You know, Jake is a total celebration. It's a total celebration, and as far as I'm concerned, it means they just have to work out our schedules a bit more properly and I get more time off. You know, I mean, it's like, you know, as long as we're writing music and making albums, that's the thing, and we are. So, you know, life evolves. That's why it's interesting.
In the last few years, I suppose we've spent a lot more time apart and kind of gotten our own, because I think when we started in the first few years, there was no other lives other than our life together as a band. It's fresher now because we get back to each other, and I suppose if you're constantly around each other, you can lose the respect of each other as an individual. You know, it can go back to, listen, you were like this when you're 6 and you're still like this. You know, it's like, it can kind of get like that.
And in terms of us living and working on the road, you know, we've got sufficient breaks in between tours, in between promotional tours or live tours, so that we don't get fatigued and we don't get too tired of each other. And you know, I've said this before, we're very lucky that we get on as well as we do. It wasn't always the case, but we get on extremely well. Sorry dear, no juicy gossip in there, I'm afraid.
Other bands, it's different. I think other bands get together and they're a band, individuals, and they become a family. I think we're kind of a family and kind of had to become a band in a way of the respect of the individuals. You know, not the judgments that families can do to each other. So.
Don't hide away, 'cause I know that you've got what it takes. I believe you can be what you wanna be. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hide away. I know that you've got what it takes. I believe you can be what you wanna be. You can be what you wanna be.
It's, well, this is our work, you know, we're back at it now. We've been back at it about 2 weeks now, doing lots and lots of promotion preparation in terms of the videos and electronic press kits and photo shoots. And it's great to be back in it. It's because we've been out of it for such a long time. But if, you know, in 6 months' time, when we're kind of doing it day in, day out, it'll probably start to get a bit monotonous. But we have to pinch ourselves at times to remember that we're very, very lucky what we're doing, you know, and it's a great occupation to have.
Hey, you're too true to be good, and I'm too bad to pretend. Fixed I'm uncool. Heartbeat, you're looking at me.
We're in a lady's house in Chiswick. She's got her house done up amazingly, and it's a location shoot for photos, publicity photographs, and our album cover for our album Borrowed Heaven.
You'll discover